go. Hendel here at Average Use Slow-Pitch. I've got Junior here with me as well. Here in a minute, you're going to see we got Keltner out here, our wrong-handed lefty swinging with us. And we'll also have Keith. He's going to stop by, hopefully, here by the end of the video to take some swings with us. But either way, we've got Everett Williams' Miken Top Notch. This is his first signature bat since switching kind of over from Louisville Slugger. I got a chance to watch him swing this thing live out at Pocket City Duel. And I'm telling you, he hit some of the farthest balls that I've seen from anyone hit of not named Kyle Pearson. So I got a chance to meet him. First time I've really talked to him, and he sent one of these over for us. So we've got a 27 ounce. This is a 12.75 inch barrel, half ounce end load. Again, this is an exclusive, I believe, from, SOG, so Sons of God, Jason Torres. So to grab one of these, I'm not 100% sure exactly where you get them, but if you search the Miken Top Notch, I'm sure it'll pop up on whatever site SOG runs, or get with us and we can put you in touch with either Everett, or we can play the middleman with Everett and get you one of these. But either way, we're going to throw this on the tester here in a second, see kind of where it starts out compression-wise. It's always interesting with these kind of Rawlings brand bats. And if you don't know what I mean by that, Miken, Worth, Easton, those are your Rawlings kind of factory bats, on where they're going to test, and then we'll swing 52s with it in Pro-Ms. But good to have Junior back out here. It's been a while, about 2 months or so, but it's all right because he was out there almost winning some championships with his 14U team of 12-year-olds out there competing. So
shout out to Ellis, man. They played very, very well. We did get first place in Albuquerque too, so they've done well. Yeah, so they've been rocking it. And it's okay that he ditched us because he's at least been buying his uniforms for me, so he's still supporting the channel. But either way, real quick, Anthony Baseball Field out here, 330 down the left field line, roughly 330. I think it's just under 330, 380 to center, and just slightly beyond 330 to right. So let's go ahead, get some swings on this. We'll come back, final compression, final thoughts. All right, we're gonna go ahead and test Everett Williams' new, it's called a Top Notch. All right, let's go ahead and test Everett Williams' new Miken Top Notch. Again, shout out to Everett himself for sending one of these over for us. We're gonna go ahead, see where this thing starts at testing, get it tested out with 52s and Pro-Ms, and then we will come back with final compression, final thoughts. And then I'm actually gonna send it back to him, so it'll be nice and broken in for him and ready for, I don't know if he needs it for conference championships or if he needs it for Worlds at that point, but testing right at 275. So I'll tell you right off the bat, super excited for this. This is probably the highest testing we've seen on a one piece from Rawlings so far. And I've seen him swing it at a couple of these tournaments so far, and it looks like it's gonna be complete gas. So let's go ahead, throw some 52s on it real quick just to get kind of nice and loose, and then we'll go Pro-Ms. All right, we've got Everett Williams' Miken Top Notch. Again, huge shout out to Everett. Got a chance to talk to him over at Indiana at the Pocket City Duel. Sent us over one of these. This is a 27 ounce. We're gonna go ahead, put some 52s on it real quick with everybody, come back, Pro-Ms, and then we'll final compression, kind of final thoughts on it. And then based on the fact they started at 275, I'm expecting this thing to hold pretty nice as well. And I'll get it sent back over to Everett, and he'll have a pretty much game ready backup for whenever his current one breaks.
95 miles per hour.
There's a lot of carry on that ball.
52 on the first swing, and that ball, it came off on the line, and it's like every time it wanted to drop, it just stayed up. It looked like you were tapping the jump button on Super Mario World.
100 miles per hour.
That was 100 on a 52, and I had to reach for it. You see, like, to go down and get it? That's exciting.
86 miles per hour.
Definitely a different sound, and
it sounds like crisp even with 52s.
Oh.
91 miles per hour.
Hey.
Was that 91 with a 52.
Was that a good one?
How's the bat feel, Keltner?
Feels pretty good.
100 miles per hour.
Boy, oh boy. Well, at least 52s wise, these balls are soaring off this barrel. And it sounds great and it feels great.
97 miles per hour.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a very nice truck out there. I wasn't expecting the 52 to go that far, and I got real close to hitting that huge truck. Oh boy.
95 miles per hour.
We'll stay more middle. That ball just easily short hop the fence. This thing, if it feels anywhere near as good, he's moving his truck, thank goodness. But if it feels near as good with the Pro-Ms, this bat's gonna be cooking. And now I know why I saw Everett hit one probably a good 500 feet at the Pocket City.
91 miles per hour.
91.
Here we go.
91. Not.
81 miles per hour.
That sound though is amazing.
95 miles per hour.
Oh boy. Oh boy, another USSSA 52 missile launcher.
I don't know that I've seen a ball carry like that off of that bat, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy how, yeah, it's carrying great.
It's like it just won't come down.
88 miles per hour.
It just has this carry, man. It just seems like the ball stays up.
As soon as you hit it, it looks like the ball comes off, and every time you expect to see it ready to come down, in Mario, it does the Super Mario hop.
What's that? It does that little Flappy Duck.
Flappy Bird, dude.
Flappy
the
Bird.
ball's Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird. There you go, Flappy Bird. There you go.
87 miles per hour.
Good cuts, good cuts.
102 miles per hour.
Holy moly, dude.
89 miles per hour.
Locked in with 52s.
94 miles per hour.
Damn.
We just hit it.
It landed on top of that house.
We just hit it so far into the street. It bounced one time and landed on top of the house.
Yeah.
This thing, all right, that's enough 52s. I'm hoping we caught that and I can zoom in on it, but if you have to swing 52s, absolute missile launcher. I think everyone agrees. Let's switch to Pro-Ms, see how this thing performs, and then I gotta imagine it's gonna pass compression fine based on where it started. And this thing's this could be one of the top one pieces out there.
97 miles per hour.
Yeah, so I caught that one a little bit low, and you get a little more of a crack and you can feel the stiffness, but it's not any sort of like sting on the hands. It's just you feel where you caught it, and it came off 97, it came off great, so I'll take it.
92 miles per hour.
There's the sound right there. There's the sound.
It's a dirty ass knuckleball though.
82 miles
There it goes.
per hour.
There it goes. Oh!
Still can't do it.
100 miles per hour.
Yeah, dude.
On a straight line. Did you hear the sound coming off this though?
That's why I'm asking you, because
It sounds amazing. This bat, I expected all the Rawlings one pieces, right? That came out of the Rawlings factory to all be generally the same this year. The one piece Bedlam had a difference in kind of performance where it was like, this bat's really, really good. For me, the barrel got soft pretty quick. The Resi had a good feel, didn't quite perform top of the one pieces. Everything's had their kind of negative or con, or if you want to call it that. So far, I haven't found a single negative on this bat. It's forgiving. It started higher compression than most of the one pieces. That thing was 100 miles an hour and probably got 10 feet off the ground at most. So unless this thing's gonna drop compression from 275 down to like 200 really, really fast, this thing is wild.
86
That ball's
miles per
pieced.
hour.
Didn't
Nice.
quite angle it enough, but it
Good
doesn't matter.
contact
No
there. That
offense
one
into
felt real
that. You land that thing right at probably 300 on a line.
Yeah.
90 miles per hour.
A 90-mile-an-hour ball in the gap. I've never done that in my life. Never done that in my life.
If this bat passes,
This is insane.
How does it feel like as far as stiffness on the barrel?
it feels good. So it's not soft like the Tantrums, the Bedlam. It's like as stiff as the Resi with a slightly different feel. So it feels good so far. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not as soft as the other kind of Rawlings model so far. So huge plus for me so far. Yeah, we're gonna see
91 miles per
A
hour.
little bit of top spin on some of those, but
86 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour.
yikes. Gas. Premium gas.
I don't remember a bat that has sounded and felt this good in a while. Oh,
3 miles per hour.
that ball's beast.
Yeah, that one's good.
Beast.
No, but I mean, you gotta find that little soft
Halfway
spot
up
on
the
that
rock.
bat, man.
91 miles per hour.
Bro, this is stupid. This thing's stupid.
99 miles per hour.
Wasn't even a good pitch to swing at. Still went down and hit it at 99. Did I line out to the center fielder? Absolutely. But it still felt great.
91 miles per hour.
Yeah.
You hit that 91, and at least from here, I didn't sound like you hit the sweet spot.
No.
Yeah.
It was a little closer to the end. But
see, it's wild.
Oh.
80 miles per hour.
What?
98 miles per hour.
Just launched.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to beat that right there,
It's
but
gonna be real hard to beat this bad.
It's gonna be real hard to beat that.
77 miles per hour.
If it wasn't for the little bit of breeze I
89 miles per hour.
That's one of my first misses. We went 89 towards the end, middle of the rocks. So is it forgiving? It's forgiving.
Very, very.
88 miles per hour.
Yeah, man.
It's a laser beam.
Yeah, man.
That's a laser beam.
Guys, top notch. I mean, granted,
The name speaks for itself. It's top notch.
Is it? Yeah. What did I say?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the name sums it up.
No, I mean, top notch, man. I mean, again, it's very unique sound, man. Very unique sound. It took me a little while to kind of get used to the weight, but all in all, man, it's a great bat. Forgiveness is definitely unparalleled, especially for 12 3/4, man. I feel like the longer the barrel gets, the more swings I feel like I have to take. But no, man, this is definitely a good option, especially with those 52s, man. I thought Louisville was king, man. That top notch is up there for sure.
I'm glad.
77 miles per hour. 105 miles per hour.
God damn.
105 slightly elevated. Yeah, dude. Holy shit. I mean, sorry, nothing mean cuss. Holy moly.
Oh, please go!
Which means he's no longer an average dude, so we gotta find a new guy to put on the video.
Sorry. I just got rid of all my average dude cred.
99 miles per hour.
Oh, God. All right, we're done. That's enough of that. That was 99 on the line. We just one hop around that person's house. The Everett Williams is ridiculously hot. We're going to go pick up some balls, let it cool down, test it, and then we'll come back. Final question.
97 miles per hour.
Final question, final thought. All right, now that we've swung the top notch with 52s, Pro M's, we got about probably close to 100 swings between everybody with it.
Just about.
We're going to go ahead, throw this thing on the tester. This is probably the most anticipated final test for me because of how good it felt. The fact it's a Rawlings bat, Star 275, all that kind of stuff. I'm really hoping this thing still passes. And we are sitting right at 245, 250. We just took this thing from swinging. We actually didn't really let it sit at all. So again, we're at elevation, which can at times have about a 5 PSI difference. Plus, like I said, we just got done hitting. And I'm willing to bet if I put this thing in the garage, let it sit, it's probably 250 to between 250 and 260. So what that tells me is this is one where get the swings you need to be comfortable with it. And it's going to be gas for a while. Just game it. We'll talk about it a little more right here in the final thoughts. All right, we are swings complete here with the top-notch Everett Williams' Miken one piece. Again, 12.75, half-ounce end load. And these guys love the bat so much, we decided we're going to get everyone in here for this kind of final thoughts. I promise we'll keep it as short as possible. But just quickly from me, I'm not going to go super in-depth on this. You saw it as I was swinging it. It's not often that I am wowed by a bat, but the way this thing felt with the 52s was already kind of amazing enough. With the feel off of the barrel, you could tell exactly where you caught it. Ball absolutely jumped off, super forgiving, performed outstanding with them. Then we swapped over to the Pro M's, and it got even a little more wild. We had a couple balls. The last one I decided to stop on. We were 99 on the line. That one hopped, and we about broke the window out there, which by no means was intentional. Decided to stop. Didn't expect that to kind of happen with how that ball carried. But the ball's actually flying off of this thing. It's got almost that stiffness feel of kind of the One Piece Resmondo, which I think was probably one of the better feeling One Pieces. But then you've got the performance of like the One Piece Bedlam, which to me was the best performing One Piece. So you've got kind of a mix of the Resi, the Kinetic, and the Bedlam in one bat. And as we saw there, it's still passing. So we were able to put 100 probably swings on it between all of us. 30 of them were probably 52s. And then the next 70 were Pro-Ms. And again, these are full swing Pro-Ms, not letting the bat sit, and it's still passed. So that's kind of something we're not used to seeing with these Rawlings brand or Rawlings factory kind of One Pieces. But this thing's absolute gas. Like I talked about earlier, to pick one up, get with us, I'll hit up Everett or simply search it. Go to Son of God's kind of website. I'm sure they have more on there, but that's pretty much all I can say about it. But I'm going to let Keith kind of give his kind of his quick thoughts. I know he only came out here for a few swings at the end, as you saw there. But again, in those few swings, he went from driving an hour from work, got here, and I think he was averaging like 90 miles an hour. So how do you think this thing felt overall compared to kind of some of these other bats we've swung?
So overall, it felt great. You really didn't get any feedback if you missed, whether high or low. It felt good in the hands, and I mean, it performed all the way up and down the barrel. So I think that's really good, really forgiving bat.
Sweet. How about you, Keltner? You set some personal bests here. His first average dude's home run. He always tells us why we sit on a baseball field. Now it doesn't matter. You can hit home runs here as well, even with the wind blowing a little bit. And I think it was easily the first time you hit 90 with some launch angle.
Yes, it felt amazing. Just like Keith said, anywhere you hit it on this bat, it's very forgiving. Comes off the exact same way from top to bottom. Felt great.
Junior?
Yeah, when it comes to this top notch, man, I mean, 12 and 3/4 inch barrel again. It's a little bit high on the weight. I'm usually used to swinging like 26.
Yeah, we usually got Junior at about the 26 half ounce, 26 full
so
ounce.
It took me a couple of swings to get used to it, but man, once I found it, man, it was easy to get rolling. I mean, the ball was taking off. I mean, I found some high velos myself. You know, even on missed hits, you don't get a lot of forgiveness. You know, when it comes to a lot of bats, especially nowadays. You know, whenever you get those shorter barrels. I mean, this is not a super short barrel by any means, but again, excellent forgiveness. I rotated the bat. You know, pretty much any bat that I swing, I have a good habit of rotating in. I found pretty much consistent performance all around, so it's a great option, man. Excellent bat.
Yep, and as you just mentioned, this one is a 27 half ounce that we're swinging. I think they come in from 25 to 27 on these, if I'm not mistaken. But for me, I swing a 27 and a half Yates right now, mid-load, Mistress, things like that. This does feel true to me, so you don't have to worry about that. I think the 27 and a half Mistress feels a little light for where it's at. But by whatever weight you would normally get with this, I think it swings pretty darn true to the sticker weight. I grabbed a 27 here simply because, one, this is what I prefer to kind of swing, and I'm actually sending this one back to Everett, so it's nice and game ready for him. And I do believe 27 is what he swings as well, so this makes it to where it's actually useful for him as well. But either way, I'm going to throw this thing up on the website here soon. Expect this to be right up there with all the top bats. I think our highest rated bat, we have that kind of, if you haven't been there yet, go to averagely-slowpitch.com. Each bat has like a little point system rating. It's being fully updated now, so give it 2 or 3 weeks to really see the most current updated ranks. But I think the highest rated bat's 26 out of the 30, basically. This is going to be right in that, I believe, again, I have to look at it, but right in that 26 slot. I mean, super forgiving, swings pretty darn true. And again, that sweet spot's insane. So either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Again, huge shout out to Everett Williams for sending this over for us. I get why he'd want everyone to see this. If this thing doesn't sell out soon, I'd be shocked. It's quite possibly the best One Piece that's dropped so far this year. So again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Again, thanks to all these guys for coming out here. This is not the most convenient place for all of us. It's about 30 minutes for him, 30 minutes for him, 30 for me, and a nice hour and a half for this guy. But luckily he's here in training, and so he doesn't have to worry about getting home super late and upsetting his family. But either way, thanks to everybody for checking this thing out. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.